Have you ever felt like your life is far from being established? But you have big dreams, yet you're just confused about where to start. I have. I remember clearly back then, my wallet only had coins left. I was working odd jobs, and every night before bed, I imagined what it would feel like to have enough money to live peacefully. Not filthy rich, okay? Just enough. Enough to buy the food I like, enough to help my parents, enough to have choices in life. But it turns out that dream doesn't come just from complaining, but from one important thing, not giving up on the life path we have. And today I want to invite you to talk about a book that might just kickstart your thoughts and give you new spirit to live your life. The title of the book is Girl Boss, written by Sophia Amoruso. She wasn't born into a rich family, nor was she a graduate of a top campus. She even once worked as a store security guard, and her life was full of chaos. But from there, she became the founder of the major fashion brand Nasty Gal, whose turnover once reached millions of dollars. This book isn't just about a successful girl, but about how to survive, rise, and build something from scratch, even when you yourself don't know who you are yet. Imagine you're still in your teens, confused about what to do, working odd jobs, and every day only thinking about how to survive. That's what Sophia experienced. She wasn't a rich kid, nor was she a diligent student. Instead, she dropped out of school and worked in strange places, like checking ID cards in a hospital waiting room. Small salary, tired, and even worse, no direction. Out of desperation, Sophia once stole food from a supermarket. Not because she was naughty, but because she was hungry and had no money. But precisely at that point, she began to realize that she didn't want to live like this anymore. One small thing she liked was vintage clothes. Secondhand clothes that other people thought were worthless, to her had value, had a story. Finally, she opened an eBay account, starting by selling 1 or 2 pieces of secondhand clothes she got from thrift stores, which made it different. She took good photos of the clothes. The photo style was artistic, the descriptions were funny and honest, and she was really serious about taking care of her shop. She considered every buyer important. She wrapped her packages with love, sent them on time, replied to chats, and she really made the shopping experience feel personal. From there, that small business started to move. Orders came in one by one, and over time it became busy. Money that used to be only enough to buy bread could now start to be used to buy new stock, photography equipment, and even rent a small place for a warehouse. But all of that didn't come overnight. She worked by herself, managed her own finances, and even learned about taxes by herself. And yes, it all started from small change and strong intention. That's why this part is very important for you and me. Because sometimes we focus too much on what we don't have. No capital, no connections, no diploma. Even though we might forget that we have something far more important, the will to learn and endure. Sophia proved that with consistency, total effort, and creativity, something that initially looked small can grow into $1 million business. Sophia worked 12 hours a day when building the business. She learned to manage finances, handle taxes, and manage stock until she finally understood. You can have dreams as big as the sky, but if you don't work on them, they're just fantasies. And this is an important lesson. Don't underestimate small processes. Posting products, replying to chats, packing orders, all of that builds the foundation of your business. Sometimes when hearing the title Girl Boss, people immediately think, is this book only for girls? Like some kind of hardcore feminist thing. Maybe. But it's not like that. This book isn't about gender, nor is it about girls having to be better than boys. It's about attitude. The attitude to stand on your own, the attitude to believe in yourself, and the attitude to say to the world, I know I'm not perfect, but I'm moving forward. Sophia herself also said that being a girl boss isn't about being a boss to others, but being the boss of your own life. You don't have to have an office. You don't have to have employees. You don't have to have an expensive blazer or a CEO-style sitting posture, but you have control over the decisions you make. For example, you decide to work while studying so you can help your parents. That's also a form of a boss move. You choose to quit a job that makes you unhealthy. Even though there's no backup plan yet, you have to start taking care of yourself. That's also a boss move. Essentially, it's not about being a girl or a boy, but about the way you behave when life tests you. Sophia said, being a girl boss means knowing when to break the rules and when to play by them. And yes, that applies to anyone. For those of you who are trying to sell online, for those of you who are building a small brand, or for those of you who are just starting to learn to manage money so you don't go broke every end of the month, this book teaches us that life is sometimes unfair. But you have the choice to keep standing. It's okay to go slowly. The important thing is that you don't stay still. So if right now you feel your life isn't ideal, your savings are thin, your work is unclear, or you often ask yourself, what can I actually do? The answer is a lot. As long as you're ready to start small, as long as you want to keep learning. And as long as you don't give up easily on a world that seems full of pressure, you don't have to be perfect. You just need to walk slowly. Because every small step shows that you are brave. If you like content like this, come back often to this channel. Here we will break down cool books that can change your life slowly but surely, because sometimes the answer you're looking for can come from a single page of a book. Click subscribe now. Turn on the bell too, so you don't miss other stories. See you in the next video.